Hey everyone, this is my first kick at the can with this YouTube stuff. I was looking through YouTube trying to find videos of restoring these old quads. This one happens to be particularly one of my favorites, the KVF 300. This one happens to be in 1999. This quad has a lot of issues. The main one being the chassis is actually rusted out. There's spots broke on the chassis everywhere. And as you can see, it has extensive rust issues. And there's a lot of cosmetic things that are not quite right, like this car muffler welded onto the exhaust. I'm not that knowledgeable with a lot of this stuff, but I am learning, and you guys are more than welcome to follow me along and learn as I do. I'm trying to learn as much about it as I can. This particular bike happened to be my father's at one point in time. He sold it, geez, got to be 15 years ago, and we ended up inheriting it back. So he gave it to me to fix up and see what I could do about it. So we're going to go through it step by step and try to fix it as we're going. You can see the chassis is cracked off here. There's currently nothing holding it. I know the swing arm is completely shot. The swing arm bearings are completely gone. I have some experience. I don't know, it's hard to tell on video, but you can see one moving without the other. Don't help that I'm shaking either. This is my very first time recording anything, so you guys are gonna have to bear with me when it comes to the horrible video. I have a few hobbies I do, but I'd be gladly take you along if there's enough interest. I do ride dirt bikes, but the majority of the time in this video is for the next few episodes is going to be solely on fixing up this quad. So I'll show you what I have so far for it. I end up getting a complete parts bike, which is great because right now this bike has a bad clutch. As you can see, the previous owner that we got it back from ended up putting silicone to try to seal it. I see that there's bolts missing out of the actual clutch cover, or torque converter, what they call them this, but it's basically the same thing as a skidoo clutch. What else did we have? I just ordered all new brake cables, throttle cables, choke cables, all new brakes, all the safety things. I have a new belt to go with it. So for today, I'm going to look at trying to get this engine out. And we got to get this plastics and everything all took off there now. I'm going to try to set you guys up and put you on a time lapse so you can see it. But with addition to this, I will show you. Never mind the toys, I have two small boys. As I have this that I've been working on the last few days. So this chassis is actually of a 2000 KVF 300. They're actually the same bike, just a year newer. And it was in actually pretty decent shape. Now I did have to remove the engine. This was a complete bike, but the engine was gone from what I could tell. When I drained the oil there was parts of the rollers of the main bearing come out with it, so that's never a good sign. But the plus side is now I have a complete extra bike, which is great. So for today, I'm going to try to get the motor of the other one, put it back in this frame. I wish I would have started recording earlier because at least I'd have more content for it. But this is where we're at. So I'm going to stick you guys on a time lapse and we're going to take the engine out of this other bike and hopefully get it in this one for the days out.